used to staying with this bridge, maybe 6 years I sleep here under this bridge. Here is the water bed, here is the electric blankets.
It's got a great sense of humor. Xolani Luvuno is in studio with us. He's going to be running the Comrades Marathon, but he's going to run it on one leg. And after having slept under bridges and begged on street corners, Hein Venter is a man that helped him to get to this place. Let's hear that story. Xolani, you're pointing at the bridge there. You're saying, bridge. Is that really a true story, or is it just, you know?
It's my old home, that one. All of that guys there in that bridge, they know me. I used to standing there. It's in Nelson Mandela Drive, close to Unisa, Pretoria.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
originally I'm Eastern Cape. I'm a Xhosa boy.
And then you grew up in Eastern Cape?
Yeah.
But you didn't grow up the right way, right?
I grew up in the right way, in the grandmother, but it's a noity, brah. You know, the guys in the... Yeah, and Kangeka cool. Gangsterism, yeah. Yeah, you know, Eastern Cape, there's a gangsterism on that side. I'm gangsterism. I'm smoking at the age maybe 2000. I started to smoke too much dacha and ngiti. So I smoke too much ngiti, and I start to hate the school. To hate many people, I start to steal small things. You know, copper, brasso, aluminium, and no copper, no brasso, aluminium. And I have friends of mine, they work in funeral palace. Steal the coffin, because you know the handle of the coffin. It's a drug, bro. I want the money to smoke. Yeah, on that time I'm smoking too much.
And then you still, after doing all of that smoking, the doctors give you bad news.
Yeah, after that smoking, housebreaking, his brack, robbery, police, prison. University of Crime.
How long?
Yeah, and I shall 5 years. University. Riakosa, bravo. Ipache orange in the ayaz. Maybe ipache orange in that's born is in Kunzima. No visitor, nothing in the prison. Ayaz mongena visitor katazabuya. So marman puman strategy. Dabe kwase kaya ben betonga protection of order. So the pumele strategy in kwase Eastern Cape. Yongere ndi senze Eastern Cape saskadi this is Eastern Cape. So marman puma boma 207, close to 206, 207 from prison. Dayeka nezo zikolo. So mar dibhizi ngeropara again. Ekwavela kwathumba umlenze la we. Thumba komlenze yazi mawubhema ama drugs amani didengiza ba right. Didengiza ba right. One day angini kutya, no food, nothing, no water, ndiyavomita ngini smell bad. Even drug ayisangeni. So mari braza ndithatha. On that time ndiphi ndibaleke PE, because PE benamanye amacala big kwela side. As ropari zam ndibaleke lapha East London. East London, yeah, ndathathwa ndeswa another hospital says Cecilia Makhiwane kwavese kwakhala udokotela kada wathi ha wena dideng iyenyukiza kayi asikhathi ti black.
Yini lento le?
But it's a cancer. I have a cancer. So where did I found the cancer? So zanfune no understand. But doctor, if nzoba right.
They cut the leg off.
Yeah, they cut the leg off.
Hein, I mean, his story it's a book. His story is a book. How does a young man with such a treacherous past of crime and drug addiction and living on the streets and then losing his leg to cancer, how does he run into a businessman and a comrades runner like yourself?
I think it was destiny of some sorts, the fact that we got together. Xolani was begging at a robot close to where I worked, and I used to pass him for a good couple of months. And from time to time, I'd give him a few bucks. And up until one day when I stopped and spoke to him and listened to his story. At that stage, I didn't think he was 33 years old or 32. He looked quite young and vulnerable, obviously, with a leg. And yeah, I just felt that I wanted to try to help him, because it was obvious that he was quite desperate. He lied to me, as most addicts would do, about his drug addiction. And I'm actually glad that he lied to me, because had he told me that it wasn't drugs, I would most probably just have walked away from him.
Siamo Moholo on Twitter says, Thomas, this is bravery and a lesson to able-bodied individuals that anything is possible. We are proud of Xolani running comrades. And the messages don't stop there because Nyeleti Chaoke says, she goes on to say, Asjigi, inspirational. She's just loving the story. Moving on to some of the others, I've got a tweet here from Majolo who says, it's touching about Xolani, who'll be running a comrades marathon with one leg and crutches. And it just goes on, and people are praying for you. Lots happening on Twitter with regard to that. But I want to get back to the story where after all of that, Hein meets you, and then how do you guys come together and decide that running is going to be the path to getting off drugs, to getting out of crime, to trying to forget that you've lost your leg to cancer? Running. How do you get there, Hein?
I took all my staff members on a team building exercise down to the Comrades Marathon of 2016. So we were a group of about 30 odd who flew down, and we were along the route for along the whole day. And then I basically encouraged all my staff to start running. I bought all of them running shoes, and I threw out a few incentives for them to start running. 2 months later, every single staff member except for Xolani, who did a 5, ran 10Ks. Another month later, everybody ran 21 kilometers. And these were all people who've never run before. And that's when we realized we had a serious interest in running, and we started our own club. And last year we had 15 of our staff members running comrades. Xolani hooked in and became part of it. And he started out with a 5K run, and 3 weeks later, 10K, 21K. And yeah, this year, comrades.
Xolani, when they said to you, you have to start running now, get off drugs, stop drinking, running is the future, uyawathini?
Yeah, ndinabona kubone kuye kwaba hard when diphuza yangathi angandixosha. So when they chase me because of alcohol,
because besenhlana nonke manje.
Yeah, because now besene 3 months, 6 months ndibajwayelile istrato niphumile kuso mara ndibhizi ngophuza namachite emamelodi salihlala lokishini ngoko. Oh no, ndikhiphe ababutywala ngedrugs. So no, ndayibala ba ndaxoshwa ngapha. I'm going back to the street again.
Can't.
Yeah, I can't. So running, it's better. Every weekend, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, if I'm at work. Saturday, let me wake up and go to run. I make a big race to make myself feel tired and get in my room and sleep the whole day done. And I know Sunday I wake up, I'm going to another AA meetings because they give me to join another AA meeting and until or training at Union Building.
And what has running done for you?
The running done for me, it's addicted now, bruh. It's another drug now. It's another drug. Even when I didn't go to run, I feel like, man, I didn't do nothing. Yeah, I told you I'm coming at Hong Kong. Last year I make 15 kilometers, me and him at Hong Kong.
Yeah?
We're just traveling at
From Bridge to Hong Kong?
Yeah.
And then, you have never run further than 42 kilometers?
Yeah, I ran 48 kilometers. Last it's what, April?
Yeah, Irene Ultra 48.
Irene Ultra.
Yeah, Marie 48. Yeah, Marie 5K is longer than a marathon. So,
yeah.
This is comrades.
Yeah, bruh.
This is 90 Ks.
Yeah, I'm fit for 90.
Yeah?
Because, you know, my club, I'm staying with the people like you. It's more than 10 people in my club, in my company. So all of them, they give me that spirit. Hey, as we're going to comrade, even last year I want to cry when all of them, they get in 87 kilometers. I said, this guy, I make these things. I want that pain. I want to feel that pain because I know the pains, bruh.
Hein, will he finish?
Absolutely.
Will he get to the finish line?
Absolutely, no.
He starts at midnight alone.
Easy.
The rest of the field will start at 5:30 in the morning.
That's it.
They'll then chase him down, get him at about halfway, but you still think he'll get there.
Absolutely, yes. No, I've got no doubt about it. If you look at how strong he was at the end of both his marathon this year and the 48K race that he ran this year, I've no doubt that he'll be able to carry on for another 42 kilometers to finish. No doubt.
Guys, you know, I always sit in this chair until something touches me. Then when it touches me, I'm here. All the best. I love it. All the best. I'll be watching. I'm tuning in. And I'm going to look for you. And South Africans need to look for you. And I know they're going to give you an extra loud cheer all day long as you run on Sunday. Xolani, South Africans have seen you tonight.
Yeah. But, you know, yeah, I trust myself, bruh. That thing is in my mind and my heart. Be strong when it's difficult. So many people, they used to ask me, you see, when I'm staying at Mamelodi, the guys, they ask me, hey, you are disabled, you are disabled. One of the guys like you, hey, look at that disabled guy is running. One day I stop, I say, bruh, you said I'm disabled, but I make 20 kilometers. You sit down on the chair like this. So who is disabled? It's me or you? So it's him who disabled because he's sitting down like this.
I got nothing.
So me, I'm not disabled.
I got nothing more. All I'm going to say is
42 kilometers, I make it 5 hours.
I know you want to talk until forever.
Sure.
But I can't.
So,
I can't.